You're never ever gonna guess where we are. We're in Jersey, ladies and gentlemen, that's right. We are here in New Jersey. On Sunday, I flew from Salt Lake City to Amsterdam, Amsterdam to Budapest. On Tuesday, I test drove the new McLaren 600 LT, and then on Wednesday, I flew from Budapest back to Amsterdam. That flight was delayed, causing me to miss my connecting flight from Amsterdam back to Salt Lake City, Utah. I got redirected on a new flight from Amsterdam to John F. Kennedy Airport in New York City, New York. I rented a car, a Nissan Versa SV, low end torque, very good. Drove that from New York City to New Jersey. That's why we're in New Jersey. I don't have a plan. Well, I kind of have a plan. I don't have a plan. I have no idea what we're doing or where we're going, but presumably it could be fun. Oh, take two. This is take two. I know exactly what we're doing. We have an incredible day planned for you guys. But first, we got views on views. If you're standing on up, I suggest you sit on down because that's that. This is a cold startup on a 2017 Nissan Versa Super Veloce. Man, she purrs. Goodness gracious, she purrs. Guys, if you're new to the channel, on Christmas Day 2018, I am giving away my McLaren 570S. There's a link in the description below to thesupercarmafia.com. This weekend, September 14th, 15th, and 16th, it's a double bonus weekend. So it's like a 2-for-1 special. For every online store purchase or mail-in entry, you get twice the entries per usual. So like a Supercar Mafia t-shirt's 25 bucks, that's 5 entries. This weekend, it's 10 entries. 10 entries, link in the description below, thesupercarmafia.com. We're headed off to Top Gear Imports, which is just like right over there. They got a Murcielago for sale. It's an LP640 and it's a roadster. So yeah, we're headed, yeah. Not just any 4x4 squared, it's a Brabus 4x4 squared. What a beast. Okay, Top Gear Imports. If you like Porsches, I think you're gonna be very, very, very happy with where we're at, ladies and gentlemen. As a wise man might say, we got views on views. This is the best, the #1 Porsche collection I've ever been to. We got a Viper Green 918 Spyder, we have a Riviera Blue 918 Spyder, and we have a Golf Blue 918 Spyder. This Riviera Blue one, it has only 11 miles on it. Golf Blue Carrera GT. Guys, there's only 2 of these in the entire world, and there's one right here. And the second one is right there. We have the Bugatti Veyron right there. We have not just 1, but 2 GT2 RSs. We have a Golf Blue GT3 RS. We have 3 of the most valuable air-cooled Porsches in the entire world. I'll be the first to admit, I don't know my air-cooled Porsches the best. This one is worth like $1.5 million. We have a Irish Green paint-to-sample GT3. We have a paint-to-sample Golf Blue Targa with a manual transmission, twin turbo, and well, it has something else. There was something else I was gonna say. It's beautiful. Also, no great supercar collection is complete without a first-gen Lamborghini Gallardo, arguably the second best sounding V10 in the world behind the Carrera GT, which is right over there. But nevertheless, also LFA fans, leave your comments below if you're triggered. And then tucked over here in the back, we have another Carrera GT next to the 959. At one point, guys, this was the world's fastest production car. The 959 is worth probably about $1.5 million. Carrera GT, this is one of the most undervalued cars in the world. At the very, very low end, you can find them for like $650, $700, and kind of at the top end, they're approaching $1 million. But someday, guys, these are gonna be worth a fortune. And obviously $1 million is a fortune, but we're talking like a fortune. We have the G500 Cabriolet. This is one of 4 in the tri-state area. This Aston Martin V12 Vantage, it has a 7-speed manual transmission. We have an RX-7, we have a Chalk GT2 RS, we even have an M Roadster. So a fun fact, my dad, he owns a silver M Roadster. If you feel like being Jason Statham in the Transporter, well, you're in luck with the A8. We have a 3rd GT2 RS. These 3 Porsches right here, they're in various stages of restoration. That one's gonna be sent off to Roof in Germany. Welcome back to Miami in 1988 with the Testarossa. We have the Aventador SV. We have another RX-7, another paint-to-sample Porsche. We got the original NSX. We got 2 Supras. We even have a Series 1. So like I was saying, some of these cars are for sale. Like this Shelby Series 1 is for sale, whereas like the Golf Blue Carrera GT, that is not for sale. We have a 3rd Supra, and then tucked over here in the back, we have the original tire and wheels for that Bugatti Veyron. These tires are 365 millimeters wide. Girth Nation, have yourself a moment. They are the widest production car tires in the entire world. The tires alone are like $40,000, and then the wheels on top of that are worth a fortune as well. If you could just have one car in this entire collection, which would it be and why? Let me know in the comments below. For me, it probably comes down to these two cars right here. I mean, the Carrera GT, it's got a manual transmission. Riviera Blue is beautiful though. One of the world's fastest cars, 657 at the Nürburgring. But I think at the end of the day, I'd have to go see GT. I mean, I don't think you can go wrong. This place is amazing. So kind of sort of like a fun fact, maybe a sad fact, the first time I ever rode in a 918 Spyder was, I think, the closest time I've ever come to death. Yes, that's right. I was nearly in a head-on collision in a 918 Spyder. I've never really talked about it because it was so scary, and even talking about it now, it was super scary. So, I don't know why I'm telling you that. Anyways, I promised you guys a Murcielago. Now, if you know what this gated shifter is from, let me know in the comments below. If you don't know, well, that's where we're headed. It's a Mercy. FYI, it's a Mercy. That's a Mercy, and that's where we're going to see. We're going to see a gated manual Mercy. Enjoy this view, because when it's gone, it's gone. I'm gonna follow Sean from Top Gear in the 4x4 squared. I'm in the Versa SV, so yeah, hopefully I can keep up. The Brabus Tune 4x4 squared. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to keep up. The low end torque though, the low end torque. We just turned a corner, and there she is, all the way from the beautiful state of Montana. What? No way. Dude, guys, first impressions, this thing is the ultimate Batmobile. This is a Lamborghini Murcielago LP640 coupe. Now, yes, earlier I said I was gonna look at a Roadster. The Roadster sold, but there's this coupe. But this coupe, all the way from the beautiful state of Montana, check this out. We're gonna open up the coolest doors in the world. And ladies and gentlemen, that's right, this is a gated 6-speed manual transmission, one of 28 manual LP640s in North America. Sorry about the camera screen, but we're good. It's always a good day when you're in a Mercy, especially a manual LP640. Traction. It's a sweet car. It sounds so good. So it has a secondary cat delete and a muffler delete. So effectively, it's kind of sort of straight pipe, but it's close.
If you take the primaries out, it just shoots fireballs so long it melts the rear bumper.
Oh. Quite possibly the best sounding V12 in the entire world, a manual LP640. Look at that, we're just stopping traffic right now. Such a sweet sensation. This car only has 11,700 miles. It is a gated manual. There is only 28, count it, 28 gated LP640s in the entire country. There's 8 Roadsters, which makes 20 coupes. So this is a 1 of 20 car. Oh man, I want to tell you how much the car's for sale for, but if I do, one of you guys is gonna buy it. And I don't want that to happen because I think I want to buy it. I don't know, more to come. This was completely unexpected. I didn't even know this car was available. I went to Top Gear to look at a Roadster, an E-Gear Roadster, and then he said, oh, by the way, a friend of mine is selling a manual coupe. Honestly, the car is not perfect. This front bumper, as you can see, yeah, moment of silence. If you look super close right here, you can see some paint imperfections. So this car was involved in a very, very minor engine fire, so it does have a salvage title. Everything has been repaired. It happened like 10 years ago, but this is the only remaining imperfection. It doesn't have any of the carbon options, which would be nice. It doesn't have the quilted leather, the Cusatera, but it's got a gated manual. It's got a gated manual. Is this the car? I think it might be. I think this might be the car. So sick. It doesn't have the best turning radius, but goodness gracious, it looks unbelievable. That sounds amazing. So I'm following Sean in the 4x4 squared, and we're going on his boat to Manhattan. Let's roll. We're hopping back in the Versa SV. Also peep the 2 Gallardos. Check out these views. There's a bus. There's views after the bus. I love supercars, paint to sample Porsche 918 Spyders, but we're going out in the Top Gear Imports boat out to the Hudson River. We're out here chasing views on views in Manhattan. Look at this thing. What? That's actually paint to sample aviator gray. So we're on this side and we need to be on that side. So this is gonna be quite the leap. Here we go. Going straight up. Check this out. What? This is the new Bumble profile picture. Forget the supercars and hypercars. Check that out. What? Dude, I woke up this morning with no plan. Sean from Top Gear, he hooked it up. This is amazing. Whoa. And just like that, we've arrived to dinner. So, just as you do, I guess. I guess this is what you do. Check this out though. You can see the One World Trade Center right there. Massive shout out to Sean from Top Gear Imports hooking it up. We're headed back to the hotel in the Versa SV. So, yeah, it's gonna take a while. That LP640, it's a manual, but it's a salvage, but it's ultra cheap. I can't tell you guys how cheap it is though, because one of you might buy it. I don't know what to do. I honestly do not know what to do. It's a gated manual LP640, one of 20 in the world. I just said one of 20 in the world. It's actually one of 20 in the United States. So yeah, scratch that. Either A, I could buy a pristine LP640 Roadster E-Gear, or I could buy this manual LP640 Coupe with a salvage title. Now bear in mind, a standard clear title manual LP640 Coupe trades for around $350,000. A pristine E-Gear LP640 Roadster trades for around $200,000. So the difference between a manual and an E-Gear is usually like $150,000 because the manuals are so incredibly rare. So, yeah, I don't know what to do. Let me know in the comments below. I honestly do not know what to do. Generally speaking, a salvage supercar is like a no, like you don't do that. This is a pretty minor issue, but it's still a little rough around the edges. But it's a gated manual. It's a unicorn. Like there's 20 of these. Count it, 20 of these in America. So, as always, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, like squad, be sure to smash that like button. But just like that, this vlog is over, and I'm out.